Hello and welcome to Elevated Living Show. I'm your host, Amanda Marie Masters. I am so happy you are all here today. I get to have a super awesome, amazing guest on. She is the founder of the Akashic Academy Network, Miss Emily Harrison. Woohoo! Yeah, Emily!
I always love hanging out with you. Thank you. Thank you for the grand entrance. I feel like I'm coming out of the curtains.
Yes, I'm so happy you're here. We already have people popping on. Hello, good morning, everyone. Hello, Leanna. Good
Leanna,
to see you
hello.
here. Yes, good to see everyone coming on. Today is going to be a great show. Really looking forward to it. I already have these masters coming in that want to connect and bring us high vibrational information, energy, allow us the opportunity to really go into a higher vibrational state of consciousness together on the show. What I love the most about doing a live show, Miss Emily, is that we all come in together as a collective vibration and energy. So the people tuning in right now are all over the world. In fact, if you're coming in, a couple things I want to ask of you. If you could share this out to your audiences so people could experience and feel what is happening here on the Akashic Academy Network on our show, and as well as tell us hello, where you're from, how you're feeling. Let us know what's happening. I would love to know where you are from in the world, because it's like everyone tuning in. It's like beacons of light. Oh
Yes.
I love the tuning fork.
My mama's here. I see my mama up there. Hi, mama.
It's a mama. Yeah, I see a lot of amazing, beautiful, wonderful people coming on. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Elevated Living Show. Like I said, if you can, share it out. Let's get it out there so that more people can tune in to this high vibrational frequency.
It's high. I am never hot, and I'm taking my sweater off. And that is, my kids even are like, Mom, you're never hot. You're always cold. I've been like, this has been happening a couple times lately as the energies are coming in. So it's cooking up in here, guys. Share this out. We're going to get rocking and rolling, and you're going to get your world shifted just by being here. So
it's true. And I was talking to Emily before we came on, and I was meditating. We were going back and forth talking, and I was meditating, and right away the Council of Light came in. It is a conglomerate of energies from different systems that comes in to bring high vibrational frequency, energy, and information to support all of us. We have a very important election coming up Tuesday here in the United States. It impacts us, it impacts globally. And so we're really about bringing in the power of unified field of consciousness today. The more people listening, the more people sharing this out today, the more people tuning in, shining your light from wherever you're from will help support the tipping point of peace and unconditional love and consciousness here. It is really, really important that we all focus on peace, harmony, unconditional, higher vibrational frequencies of energy that really make up the fabric of our universe. The whole reason why we're really here is to help evolve the universe. Let's go big. I was talking about this last time. Elevated Living Show is all about, how do I do that on an individual level? How do I raise my consciousness? How do I live in more the fifth dimensional perspective? Some people elevate even much higher than that. But how do I begin that state of elevated living and then learn how to maintain it? A lot of information that has been coming in for me lately has been really focused on the higher vibrational frequencies that offer us an opportunity to shift pretty rapidly. So we don't have to live just in this more mundane state of consciousness, trying to get everything figured out in the 3D. As Emily put it on our co-show that we had last Saturday, it is about the unhinging from the third dimensional timeline. So powerful. Unhinging from the third dimensional timeline and offering yourself the opportunity to raise dimensionally and tune into that higher vibrational frequency that is all of us. And that's really what it's about, is this unified field of consciousness and allowing yourself to really connect into that higher vibrational frequency of yourself. So yeah, as you guys are all coming in, say hello. Thank you for sharing where you're from, who you are. Oh, here's Miss Christy. Hi, Christy. And share it out. The more, like I said, the more beacons of light around the world
Yes.
tuning, the better. So with that being said, Miss Emily, why don't you share a little bit about you and the Akashic Academy Network?
Well, I'll keep it a super nutshell because any of you guys have heard me talk before. Like, I stretch the story out, and it is an awesome story. But when you asked me to come on this morning and talk about dimensions, and when we both recognized the Galactic Council was coming in, when she said that to me this morning, I stopped. I'm like, hey, they were coming in for me in the shower. Yes, this is it. And then I did a very strange dance that she laughed at that I think pulled her out of her meditation. Okay, so I grew up in a really small town. My mama, who is out there, who I said hello to, she's representing from Missouri. I quit college. I was in like a very traditional paradigm of like, I was going to go to college, I was going to be a teacher, I was going to grow up, just kind of like what felt like the normal thing to do. But inside, I was not that. And my breaking free looked like quitting college and moving to Hollywood to become an actress, which I know is very outside of the box. Like, it's very drastic in terms of making a timeline shift. But it really set in motion for me a spiritual expansion that came from all of the different artistic attributes that are required when you're a storyteller, when you're an actress, when you're relaxed, when you got to show up and get out of the way and allow characters to emerge. But eventually that became knowledge. And as my own unfolding began to meet, so like my physical body was being prepared through my acting, through like the job that I was attempting. But yet my spiritual body was also being prepared because I had completely dove into self-study. And I probably spent 20 years as a sponge, just absorbing all of the different knowledge that I could get my hands on. I would self-practice it. And I got to the point in my life, like many of us do, where it becomes undeniable. It became undeniable to me that these were skills that we could train ourselves in, meaning our intuitive gifts and abilities. For me specifically, that looks like tapping into the Akashic records or the Akashic field, which is also known as the etheric field. It is where every bit of information, past, present, all possible futures, are stored from a neutral perspective, which neutral is unconditional love and zero judgment. And there are about 1 million different applications for how we use this. It's basically like learning how to tap into the cosmic internet. And I teach other people how to do that. As I began teaching that and sharing that transformational process, this movement of the Akashic Academy was born through me. And gradually, I would align with the right people, the right pillars in place. And now here, less than 2 years, or I should say less than 3 years after my major transformation, but probably 1.5 years of the Academy, look at all this beautiful alignment we have. We have this beautiful network of hosts. Kathy right there. Yeah, I'm doing the circuit today, Kathy. I'm gonna be on Kathy's show as well. And it's just this incredible opportunity to come together, to collaborate, to shift consciousness, to allow others to step into their highest potential and to grow and expand. Because Kathy, who's right there on the screen, we've got all of these other amazing hosts coming up next are our spirit sessions ladies. We've got Janelle Cameron, all of these light workers who are coming together, and all of those of you guys who are waking up. It is so important that you have a place where you can be supported, encouraged, expanded. That means a lot of different things. Again, it means energetically expanding and spiritually expanding. It means what you physically do, how you physically shift and show up. And, characteristics of this higher dimensional frequency, this 5D that we're moving into, a lot of things begin to shift and align. There are, when we learn to tap into the Akashic records, previously unseen possibility becomes apparent to us. That is, in essence, a dimensional shift. When that previously unseen possibility begins to unravel and open for you. And you're shifting right now and you're expanding, whether you feel like you're actively participating in it or not. When you show up and you begin to use a modality such as the Akashic records, that quantum rapid shift, you can do it with ease and you can do it with grace. And it looks a lot different because everyone's experiencing a breakdown. of anything that does not resonate with peace, love, and joy. That means your relationships, your careers, lots of things, your diets. And it can be a rough transition, or it can be a speedy, and it's like these portals are open right now where you don't have to, if you're hinged into time, the 3D essence of time, that evolution that evolution is really shitty and rocky. But if you unhinge from it and you tap into these resources that are available, and you tap into a community that's growing and expanding, it looks a lot different. It gets fun and exciting and very expansive. So I'm here to share that. That is the mission of the Akashic Academy, is we are giving you spiritual technologies to unleash the human potential.
Woo, mama. Well, I love being on your network, and I wanted you to join today because our vibration, for people who have tuned in before, our vibration is like together is like that of soul sisters.
Absolutely.
We were married in a past life. We've been connected a million times, which is so true.
So true.
So true. We've been connected in so many lives. See, this is Nancy. Nancy's a dedicated member, and she has been involved in so many things that I've done. And she's saying, I'm telling people around the world about it. If you guys are just now coming on, I would say to share it out. Please share this around to your groups and different areas so that more and more people can tune in and learn about the Akashic Academy Network, learn about the show, learn about what we're up to here in terms of raising the vibrational frequency for us and for the planet. Like I said, today is all about looking at, experiencing, and being involved in peaceful consciousness, higher unified field creation, thinking, vibrational frequency, allowing those higher energies to come through, that is far more powerful for all of us, because we act as beacons of light around the world. If we're tuning into the show, we act as beacons of light around the world. So it's really about sharing in that higher state of consciousness. You know, we're constantly bombarded in the news, for example, about, you know, ickier stuff going on around the world. And, and I call it icky. It is relevant. However, I'm choosing to rise above from higher vibrational frequency, bring the light, bring the peace, bring the unconditional love, and offer all of that to you guys to act as beacons of light as well, to support us raising our vibrational frequency and consciousness. If you're new here, let us know. Everyone, let us know where you're from. You know, something about yourself, why you're here, why you're interested in the Akashic Academy, Elevated Living, and be sure to share this out. So what I was telling Emily before we got started is we're going to do a meditation today. We're going to dive into a short meditation. And this is really about elevating our vibrational frequency, connecting to the core of Mother Earth, bringing it up above and beyond where we're at to higher dimensional frequencies, and then offering the opportunity to bring in the Council of Light to connect all of us to our higher dimensional aspects of ourselves, connect us into the electric grid of light, and really connect in to the peaceful vibration and frequency of higher state of consciousness. It is so important we hold hands around the world right now and share an unconditional peace, love, light, compassion, oneness, surrender. I love you. I love me. I love we. In the unified field of consciousness. All we all truly want is to be unconditionally loved and accepted. It starts with loving ourselves unconditionally. It starts with bringing that higher vibration of love and light from ourselves, within ourselves. It's so important that we bring that space to the world and that more and more people can share in that vibration. So with that being said, let's get started. I offered Emily, I said, hey, why don't you connect us to the core and up to creator space, which is the same thing I do, but so that we can tune into her guidance and vibration. I wanted her to do that, and then I will come in with the Council of Light. So
this is old school style. This is how we did it on the A&E show, which is part of the recipe that made such a profound synergy between us when we show up. So we are taking you guys through this proven process of knocking your socks off. I already, as soon as you started talking about it, my body started ringing like a gong. So this is really special ceremony. I believe that this is a sacred anointed ceremony that was given to Amanda and I that we brought through on the A&E show. So it's a pleasure to bring it back to you guys right now. I just wanted to say, when you said surrender, you guys saw me light up. Here's what's coming in for me, and I'm taking just little notes so I don't forget anything to tell you guys. This idea of holding this space and tuning into this previously unseen possibility for harmony is so important. And the message that I'm getting is that it doesn't necessarily look like what you think it looks like. It doesn't look like the election's going a particular way. It doesn't look like that when we're moving through this transition. So hold that space for peace, but hold that room for the unseen possibility of the harmonization of our collective, of what that looks like. Because I can tell you, we're on the brink of something new. So it's going to look like something that's unprecedented and unexpected. And one really cool thing that I've recognized and learned recently when you're moving timelines, when you're moving dimensions, one thing that's really important is not what happens when we're in the 3D timeline. What word I've been using, hinged, you get hinged to it. Don't hinge yourself to the next one, because it's going to shift and move too, right? So you can't lock in, okay, well, this means that it's going to go this way, and here we go. Bring it on in, right? It doesn't necessarily look like that. So the surrender is very important, that surrender and trust as we move through this process. All right, so let's go through the grounding in. I'm going to invite everybody to sit up nice and straight, because we're going to move the prana, the breath, the life force energy up and down through the crystalline tube of light that runs up and down our spine. So I want you to be soft in your body, meaning being relaxed in your muscles and your structure, but holding yourself upright, because we want a flow of energy. But that relaxation is very important to receive this on all of the levels. And the transmission has already started. Okay, this is what I'm speaking and sharing with you now is going to allow your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, and your light body to relax and flow and receive on a more dynamic level. So everybody take a nice deep breath in. Bring that life force energy to the top of your crystalline tube, and exhaling. Moving down to the bottom of the tube, deep breath in. Cleansing, clearing out, getting ready to do some big receiving work, exhaling. Honoring yourself with this breath. And releasing. And bringing your awareness to that crystalline tube of energy. And I want you to, with your intention, with your awareness, with your imagination, send that crystalline tube of light down through your feet, down through the crust of Mother Earth, down through the crystalline caves of Mother Earth, and anchoring deep into the liquid crystalline core center. And I know this as a magenta pink liquid energy, encoded with unconditional love and support, wisdom, all of the records, the divine records of the earth plane exist encoded with this energy. So pulling that energy up, that Mother Earth energy. And as it travels up that crystalline tube, and it travels back up and it moves to those crystalline caves and the crystalline grid, it's picking up all of the wisdom, all of those healing attributes, all of the records, moving up through the root system, the divine medicinal root system of Mother Earth, infusing all of that healing energy and knowledge, the indigenous knowledge as we continue to move up. And then feel that as it enters into your feet. Feel that point right there as it's entering into your feet. Just stay there for one moment. Then pull it on up into your ankles, your lower legs, your knees, your upper legs, recognizing that as this energy moves into every cell in your body, it's waking up dormant DNA, pulling it up your hips, up your torso, up your trunk, up your back, up your shoulders. Pull it down your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, your hands, your fingertips. Many of you who have healing hands, this activates that healing more profoundly for you, bringing your energy, your attention back to the shoulders, pulling that Mother Earth energy up over like a hoodie, over the top of your head, feeling that energy coming down around the forehead, melting down the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the chin, moving down your neck, fully integrating in your heart space. A few deep breaths, circulate that energy. So we have that divine energy, that healing, that love of Mother Earth, mixing now, alchemizing with your divine energetic blueprint. This is preparing your being on all levels as we pull in that divine wisdom from the Akash so that this is perfectly assimilated, meaning you know exactly what to do with it. It pertains to your incarnation in the present moment. Focusing on that crystalline tube of energy, sending it out the top of your head, moving all the way up through all the layers of space and time, moving past beyond the galaxies, coming up to that dimensional barrier between the physical universe and the Akash energy. We're going to take a nice deep breath and just cross over effortlessly together. Deep breath in, anchoring that crystalline tube into the Akash, into the source, great central sun, whatever you feel comfortable. Just feel it. Acclimating and then calling down that divine wisdom. You're going to feel and experience a vortex of energy coming spiraling down that crystalline tube. This is platinum and gold, diamond sparkling energy, moving down through the layers of time and space. It integrates into your upper gateways, anchoring into the soul star, moving down to the crown, third eye, fourth eye, throat, ascended heart, solar plexus, sacral, root, spiraling down out your feet, moving through your earth star chakra, continuing to move down into crystalline core center of Mother Earth. A few deep breaths. You have the divine trinity of energy now moving through your being. Pull all of your consciousness down into your heart space. I want you to listen with your heart. But now turn it over to my beautiful sister, Amanda.
This beautiful vortex of energy that you've created that's coming down from the higher states of consciousness. I now call in the Council of Light to come in and connect us to the unified field of consciousness, the quantum field of light and vibration. We are the Council of Light, and we bring through the highest vibrational frequency of light as we connect you to the unified field of light and vibrational frequency in the quantum energy of the fabric of our universe. We bring through the vibrational frequency of unconditional love, the highest frequency of light, peace, harmony, joy, recognizing each other as yourself and your soul's vibration of light. We are all connected in the higher states of consciousness. It is about moving with that fabric of the universe. It is about being in the unified field, unintegrated, allowing for the integration to happen now. Feel connected to the oneness of light, allowing that light to come down through the physical body all the way down to the core of Mother Earth, raising the vibrational frequency in, on, and around you, allowing yourself to be a beacon of light around the world from wherever you are connecting. This highest vibrational frequency of light coming through now, connecting you into the electric field and grid of light consciousness around the world, allowing this vibrational frequency to come down into the core of Mother Earth. Feeling in the peace and oneness of light, we ask you to stay connected to the unified field of light consciousness, the quantum field of consciousness, as we help and support the raising vibrational frequency for all beings around the earth. That we flood the earth with peace and unconditional love at this time. That we allow our hearts to fully open and allow the positive flow of energy and vibration and consciousness to move through our energy field and around and out. As energy can neither be created nor destroyed, it covers the planet in higher vibrational frequencies of consciousness, allowing this energy to move through you, around you, above you, as you are connected into the highest field of consciousness, the quantum field of light. Feel yourself moving vibrationally as a part of the fabric of the universe, as a rainbow strip of light moving through the universe, integrated as part of the quantum field of light. We ask now that you feel the raising of your frequency and consciousness as we sit here together as beacons of light around the world. We are the Council of Light. Thank you. Sit in this consciousness. Allow this higher vibration to surge through you as you're connected to the unified field. This quantum energy of unconditional love and vibration allowing this energy to come from you in your Toyota field and connect out in oneness and light. I now want you to bring your energy back into your body, back into your heart space. Bring it back down into your heart space, opening, expanding the heart. Come on back, bring it back into the heart space. Come on back, bring your energy back. Fortified your field of light around you. Fortified field of light around you. Fortified field of light around you. Bring your energy back into the physical body, into the heart space. I want you to begin by rotating your ankles, lower legs, upper legs, mid-body. Rotate your wrists, shoulders, neck, head. Come on back. Bring it on back. When I count from 5 to 1, I want you to wake up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wake up. Come on back. Open your eyes. Come on back. Everyone tuning in, let us know how it felt. Let us know how you're doing. Come on back. You are in the fortified field of light around you. It is your highest vibrational frequency of light, fortified field. See yourself encased in a bubble of light. As you take this vibrational frequency with you everywhere you go today, allowing this energy and vibration to move through you all the way through the shift of the green. Is my head tingling? Nancy has very detailed information.
Hello, Cindy.
Just allow this vibrational frequency to move through you. Know that you are in a fortified field of light. Know that you are, no matter where you go, you're in this field of light. You're encased in this bubble of light, and you bring that higher vibrational frequency outward wherever you go throughout your day. Thank you so much for joining in this higher vibrational frequency of consciousness.
Absolutely. That is how powerful the Galactic Council is. I went on a crazy trip there. That was really incredible.
Tell me about your experience, my dear.
It was really interesting because visually it was happening like nanoseconds before you were speaking it, which I love when that happens. And in the quantum field, it became very, it looked very like computer grid, like what you would think of like a matrix or like a holographic simulation. But I was able to move into the fabric of what space-time is and create from that grid that was like moving like a wave. So it was like I saw this three-dimensional grid out in space like this, and it was kind of floating, like doing this dance. And then I was emerging in that rainbow energy from that, creating with the energy that was there, which was really kind of cool. I loved it.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Whoa.
So that. Do you mind before we wrap up if I share just a little bit more about how the Galactic Council was coming in for me this morning? Because it was definitely, very synchronistic when you said that. And I'm so happy that all of you guys who tuned in got an opportunity to experience the Galactic Council. I'm so excited because one of the characteristics of the new Earth, of the 5D, means that your careers begin to shift and your prosperity begins to shift around your mission-based spiritual callings. And I know that many of you out there who are listening, all of you out there who are listening, are moving through that experience, and we're here to support you through that process. I've created, with the help of my Akashic Records, a process that is continuing to evolve and expand. I am going to walk 9 light workers, a sacred circle of 9, through a process starting mid-November, so that's coming up pretty soon. A 30-day mastermind where we create in real time, under the guidance of your Akashic Records, your first online course. And this is imperative for coaches and healers who are ready to scale you're trying to figure out what that looks like and how you do that. It's very important because as you continue to grow and expand, it's important that you learn how to show up for a bigger expanse of people. It's important that you learn how to receive more abundance and more income. It's important that you receive and really integrate more free time for you to continue to explore and grow your skills. So we are walking you through that process. Now, what's amazing about the unseen potential, the unseen possibilities, is every person that I've connected with talking about this opportunity. Like I said, what makes this very unique is it's done under the space of your Akashic Records. So not only are we going through all of the logistics of figuring out what your course is and how you put it together and how you market it and how you launch it, but we're doing it with that level of divine guidance. And an amazing pattern is happening. Unseen possibilities, previously unseen possibilities for every single person are emerging. The class has already started. Even though I said it started mid-November, for those who are called to work through this process, it is already evolving. And the Galactic Council showed up for me this morning in the shower and said, you need to add even another element to this. You need to add that transmissional support. So as we move through this 30 days of creation, there's also going to be transmissional messages, that's all fun to say, from the Galactic Council, similar to what Amanda brought in, but it'll be coming through from me. But you feel how that shifts and prepares your energy field to really move and anchor these things that we're creating into your new life. This is an incredible opportunity. I can tell you that there are 8 spaces reserved as of right now. So if you are interested in joining us for this process, reach out to me right after this broadcast, send me a private message, and I will update you on some of the background information that you need, and we'll make a plan to move forward.
Sounds amazing, Emily. Sounds
so excited.
Because when you have a mastermind group, there's synergy that happens. It's very, very powerful. So, and you as a leader, that's incredible. It sounds amazing, Mama.
I knew it was going to be amazing when it came in. This started its creation process probably about a year ago, and now it's picking up so much speed. It's even more magical than I thought.
Well, I know. It's like everything's morphing.
I know. I didn't anticipate all of the unseen possibilities that would be coming in for people. But it is a pattern. It is so fun.
It is. It's so true. It's so true. So that's the show. We're at 30 minutes. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for the Elevated Living Show. Every Sunday morning, come back. If you enjoyed this, if you want to share this out, if you want to let more friends know about this show, Elevated Living Show, 8 o'clock a.m. on the Akashic Academy Network here, Facebook page. Love being on the show. Love sharing with you guys meditations, chants, latest information coming through, channeling. I am Amanda Masters. I am a spiritual teacher. I am a success alchemist, and I connect with your guides, angels, and masters. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to learn more about me, go ahead and private message me here on Facebook. Also, my website, AmandaMarieMasters.com. That's AmandaMarieMasters.com. Thank you so much for joining us on the Akashic Academy Network. Emily, soul sister, I love you more in the world. I'm so happy that you came on this morning.
I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for being here.
And we'll connect with you all soon. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.